What is going on, everyone? James the Urban Bass Slayers here. So this little video clip here is a private pond spot that we've been going to, and it was a really tough day of fishing, man. Once I finally figured out where the fish were, it was a little bit too late in the day, and kind of kicking myself because we got limited time to go out there. And so what I was doing was I was using a deep diving crankbait, and I learned that technique watching Tactical Bassin and also Big Bass Dreams. There's a couple other guys too, Paul Bailey. Yeah, deep diving crankbaits, man. So the thing is with them is you want to just get them way down there, like as fast as you can. I've seen a lot of those guys, they'll burn it as fast as they get it in the water, or even yank on the pole to get that bait just down there. But once it's down there, then you're just little burns, and you're just getting that bait to flutter and then pause. Not all crankbaits pause in the water, but because the water's so cold, it takes them a little bit longer to rise than they normally would if it was warmer water. So what I found is just I'm taking my normal crankbait. It's like a bright orange crankbait. The crawdads aren't that color this time of year, but the water is all muddy from the rain, so it's throwing that deep diving crankbait, and I was burning it and pausing it, burning it, pause, just kind of, sometimes I just pull so you can feel the vibration, and then it would rise. When I got bit, I didn't even feel the fish. It felt like a wet rag, so you got to be really ready for them. But yeah, you're just getting that bait way down in there. And yeah. What else here? That pond that we were fishing, once I figured out where the fish were, I learned that, how can I explain this? It's like the dam is over here, and then you have the deep part of the whole pond. And we started getting bit once we got over around here, and I ended up missing a couple really big fish on some Senkos, the big Senkos. And I don't know, man, I just missed the hook set. They were, they were just sucking it in, and I wasn't even feeling the mouth close on the line or nothing. But all those fish were in that deep in that spot where it was the deepest. Once I figured that out, it was too late. It got dark and we had to take off. We weren't able to go back the next couple days, so yeah, kind of sucks. Anyways, I'm going to be heading out to one of my local spots today to go check it out, and that'll probably be one of the next videos. I don't know if I'm going to really fish it that much because the water's going to be up. I'm just going out there to check it out. I want to get back out and start floating that spot again. Anyways, here's this video, guys. Check it out. Urban Bass Slayers. Thanks. Every pair of the pliers that I bought, split ring pliers, they're all garbage. I've got to find a good pair of them. If I had the 5/0 hooks on there, I could probably put one of those crawdads on. You fucker. Ah, I thought that was a fish for sure. Ah, same thing, thought that was a fish. Found some grass. There we go. Jesus, took long enough. Hey, look, a fish in here.
Whoa.
Hey, buddy. Oh boy, what a grind. Hour and 20 minutes it says on there for that guy. When their tail sticks like that to the side, they're cold, really, really cold. Later, buddy. Thanks for the fun. Caught him on this guy. I painted that guy a long time ago. Just happened to have him in my box today and threw him out there. We were just talking about how this time of the year, a lot of the bait fish and the shad, they all die off. And nothing but crawdads in the water, so throwing some crawdad bites. He went back to the big hud. Where you at? Oh, he's out there. He's soaking a hud right now, dragging a big hud on the bottom. I tried throwing this guy for quite a while. I just wanted a fish today, man. I was in a bad mood all day this morning. I come out and have some therapy. Anyways, one fish, man. He needs a fish. We need more than just one fish. Well, all right, everyone. Unfortunately, that camera battery died, and I totally thought I turned my camera back on, and I did not. We ended up going back over by where we got in the water, and yeah. I got bit a couple times in this one spot, and this one didn't really get ripped, but I had another one just like this, and I got we call it getting pantsed, when they like grab your soft plastic and they pull it down off of your hook, and it's just like they grab it and they yank it down. So I got pantsed a couple times, but then I got also, we found this one spot, and I just kept getting bit over and over for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then it just stopped completely. But this was the end result of these Gary Yamamoto, the 7-inch Yamasenkos. It's just that the green pumpkin, and it's got a little bit of purple flake in it, and some copper flake. Pretty cool color, man. And I just bought some stuff from Do It Molds, and I'm going to be buying the bigger Senko mold. The reason for that is I have a friend, and he works doing I forget what he does. He does like finished cabinetry stuff or something. Anyway, long story short, he has a couple guys he works for, and they are tournament fishermen. Well, his one boss has actually won the tournament trail that we're about to start joining, and he asked me if I want to start fishing tournaments coming this next year. And that thing is going to happen. We are going out to Lake Berryessa here. What is it? January, February, I think he said the beginning of March or something like that. And we're going to go pre-fish for the tournament, Berryessa. My buddy Matt, he's a ECV clamper friend of mine, part of a historical group I am in. And he said, hey man, I just upgraded my boat and I'm going to start fishing tournaments. And I wanted to know if you want to fish. And I've only fished in one tournament, and it was the IFMIS thing. It wasn't really a tournament. It was Informative Fisherman's IFMIS, and I fished that with my buddy Ryan. We got second place in the bass, and we got first place in the trout because he caught a 9.5 pound trout. I'll put that up on here for you guys real quick. So anyways, that was the big trout. The little kid was out there, and he had a bag, and it had some big trout in it, and they thought they got first place. And then Ryan pulls out the 9.5 pounder, hooked into that thing on a spinnerbait, which is funny. We were fishing for bass. I missed like 3 or 4 fish that day because I didn't know what I was doing back then. I was a pond fisherman, and that one day on the water taught me so much stuff. I missed one fish on a soft plastic, and the reason being is I didn't have enough weight on it. Being in the back of the boat, I wasn't understanding angles and stuff, and I understand it all now. So we're going to be fishing tournaments, man, this next year. He's got all of his boss's old waypoints, so and he's won won the tournaments before, so it's kind of like an eye-opening thing. And then I guess we got, I now have the ability to get 40% off of Dobbins stuff for myself right now, and also Woo Tungsten. So I guess they have hookups with Woo Tungsten and Dobbins. So I'm going to be going to Dobbins rods, I think, because if I can get them that cheap, I'm going to Dobbins, because I've only fished with one time, and boy was that thing rad to throw. Because I got to throw my buddy's really big wake bait. It was a lunker punker. You can throw those things really far, really far. Like, opened my mind. Like, I thought I was throwing big baits far. No, it was not. Yeah. Anyways, guys, so 2020, it's gonna be crazy. Richard moved. Devin's about to be moving. It's gonna be me running the show. Richard said he's trying to get a GoPro. If I can get this thing going, I'm gonna send him this GoPro and get myself a new one. And then Richard can be sending me some footage or something from out there, North Carolina. Anyways, guys, Herb Basslaters, I'm rambling on. Coming up on Christmas, I got a lot of crankbaits and stuff for sale. If you guys want to buy some of my stuff off of me, try to find me on Instagram or Facebook. Anyways, I got a bunch of crankbaits and stuff that I'm making, selling, painting right now. I've got the bait room going. I'm debating. I think I'm going to go fish. It's nice today. Yeah, I'm going to go fish. Anyways, Herb Basslaters. Thanks for watching, guys.